Hi friends, so welcome today. This is the first day that we are going to be doing the September school YouTube hop, and Sarah Scraps is the one heading up the whole party. I think she has a giveaway on her channel, but I'll have the lineup for all the channels and you can see what's going on. And I also believe that there's 3 days worth of this, so that's super cool. Now, along with this being the school hop, this is Kathy's and my video for challenge accepted, and I will also have the link down below for how she is going to be taking care of this challenge. So for challenge accepted, I mean. So I thought for this, I would go ahead and use the Pinkfresh Let's Stay Home collection. I've used it a bunch. I have some full papers, so I'm going to have this be my main background. This, I'm going to border it kind of like that so nobody sees the chunka out. So that's great. I also pulled some of the cardstock stickers as well as one puffy so far. So what I basically did is I went through all the goodies I have in the collection. I think I have most of the collection, and grabbed anything out that might pertain to the kind of learning that my daughter is doing. Online classes, studying, just trying to focus, all that kind of thing. And not everybody is suited to online learning. Like, I would have been great at it because it's how it is, and my daughter does better with in-person instruction. So I think everybody has whatever challenge is with that. So along with that, I mean, I do have some of these really great pieces that are from the journaling bits. Not sure, you know, what I might be able to use from there. Not a big deal. I have the fabric bows, and I'll probably use one because I love them so much. I have the alpha stickers as well as the dots. I might be pulling in another alpha because I do like 2 sizes of alphas, but I don't even know what my title is yet. I have to work on that. Awesome. So, like I said, I have all my little bits, and if I go out just a little bit more, oh, you see me, hello. But you see that I have all these bits in and around my desk that I get to work with. So what I'm going to do is trim out my photos, kind of think about a design a little bit, turn this into a 12 by 12 piece of paper with kind of a nice little blue mat on this side. My daughter is facing this way, so I know I'll have my photos over here in some way. Not real sure what I'm doing with that, but let me get my thoughts in order a little bit. And I will go ahead and trim my papers, get this idea down a little bit more. I'm thinking of a little bit of mixed media coming down this way because I have such a nice white, thick background, and it has a little bit of this dark charcoal kind of a gray stripe on it. I need like 20 of these papers. Okay, so let me get my ducks in a row and I'll be right back. So friends, this is what I came up with. I showed you that I was going to do that little border to be able to turn this into a 12 by 12 because I really wanted to still be able to use this pale blue, pretty much because I love it. That's the whole reason behind it. And it's just kind of Frankensteined on the back. I should go ahead, I'll do that with you, and go ahead and just pop on my ugly washi. What I mean by ugly washi is I always have a roll of washi that I don't dig per se, or that I'm overusing or whatever, and I use it for these kind of jobs, like kind of backing Frankenstein to papers, or I use it for, you know, putting over the back of a brad or whatever. So ugly washi is super necessary. Also really good for hanging pictures, but that's a whole nother topic. So let me see if I have like a little baggy piece. Oh, I do. Okay. I use packaging for this. I'm going to do my photos, which I did go ahead and matte. I matted this one with this baby blue, and then I had a scrap of a really nice deep periwinkle. And I'm going to do something kind of like this. This one also is up on a little adhesive foam. So I'm going to do this, and I think I'm going to have most of my design going on this side. So I'm going to do some mixed media stuff right here. I haven't thought that far into it. I have a patina Heidi Swap Color Shine, and it's kind of a deep green. And then I have these two that I've never used from Mr. Huey's. I have Seafoam and Honeydew, which are greens and blues. So I thought I would just kind of go for it. If I really don't like it, I'll cover it with more paper. I'm not that worried about it. So I thought I'd see about just getting a couple of these colors on. Like, I don't even know if these sprayers work. I picked them up at Tuesday morning at some point, not even sure when, but the colors should kind of work together. They're all in the like the greeny colors with a little bit of a blue vibe. So let's just see how they go. And if they don't look great, like I said, it's just paper. Like, who cares? All right. Very technical how I did that, I know. Let's just start smooshing kind of down the section that I talked about wanting to have most of my work on. What do you think? Actually, I love it. So yeah, I don't get too caught up in how I should technically do things, because people will say, oh, did you put gesso down first? Nah, I just said I'd go for it. I mean, this Pinkfresh paper is super, super thick. I mean, this stuff is gorgeous. What I'm doing right now is making stuff to do splatty bits with, because now that I've gone ahead and did my smooshing technique, you know, the very technical thing, I thought I'd go ahead and get a paintbrush and just get some splats on there of these same colors. And I need them bigger. Hold on. This needs to get a little tiny bit wetter. Let me get it all with a little bit more water. And I like to use these leftover packaging that, you know, we paid for, people. We did pay for it. I like to use that for this kind of stuff so I can just go ahead and toss it afterwards and not have too much cleanup. Now I'm doing more of splatty bits coming off this way, so I do have the same colors elsewhere in my layout, but the majority of my mixed media is just right here. And by the way, this honeydew color is the bee's knees. Really like it. It's kind of like a dirty lime green. Now this one is a lot deeper, so I'm going to have different colors and fluctuations and all of that. And yeah, I'm liking this. I'm going back into a bit of a mixed media phase, so which I've been known to go in and out of those phases. All right, super great. Love that. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. So now together we have to decide what we want to do, because I have to let this dry just for a second. I mean, seriously, it's almost dry to the touch already, so I don't have to do a whole lot. And I keep baby wipes right next to my desk. It is one of those things, it's like once you have babies and you discover all the stuff you can do with baby wipes, you just kind of keep them around. Or at least I keep them around. All right, did I splat anywhere else? Do the desk real quick. All right, so this is what I have. Now, I think we'll get these bits. The adhesive I have been into ever so much is by Tape Runner. And I'm on the design team for Tape Runner, so they are kind enough to send me this stuff. It's like sticky, oops, but you can still move your stuff around for a while. So it's like the hallmark of decent adhesive for me. So now these photos, doesn't she look cute studying? She's got headphones on and her like cute little glasses, and she's trying to get through a rather difficult calculus class with online learning. And that just sounds awful. All right. I wanted a bit of a stagger, not like crazy stagger. And my best friend sent me these. She was studying over at her house, and she sent me them one day because most people know that I'm a scrapbooker and I love bits and pieces of seeing what my kids are up to, even when I'm not there. All right, so this is what we have so far. Now what I need to do is come up with my title. I mean, did you see how easy that was? And I really, really like it. Okay, I need to come up with my title and that kind of stuff, and I'll bring you back when I have a little bit more of an idea. I pretty much know that most of my design is in this column. That's all I really know. All right, I'll be back in a minute. So I had these little frame pieces that are die cut type frames, and I thought I would go ahead and pop them into a few places, pretty much because I love little frame bits. No other reason. They're very decorative, and they always add a little something. You can see like this, the mixed media coming through them. Even if it's white on white, And these are the little pieces that, you know, you would normally just throw away. I really think they add something, especially when you're doing something with a little bit of mixed media. It's a detail thing. You know, it's just adding a little bit of detail, a little bit of that color that's going to be in the other embellishments. So yeah, it's something that you guys see me do rather often. It's just adding little bits and pieces, and really, why throw away these beautiful things that you picked out because you loved them, right? So why not enjoy them just a little bit more? Because if I had a giant purple piece right here, that is all you might see. But since I have just a little bit, you're getting some of the vibe. So I went into my alphas and I found this exclusive from Hip Kit Club. I don't know if they date their stuff. Oh, but it was manufactured by Pinkfresh. And I found it, and it's in this really deep periwinkle type color for my title. Now, my main title will be Remember What You Must Do. And that is kind of like her mantra. She actually has it tattooed on her rib cage, this set of letters. So I thought that might be something. Oh, I like it right there against the mixed media. So I will go ahead and glue that on. And then I also have these mini puffies, and I'll come up with, like, probably on top of the sticker or whatever, her name, which is Ryan, and stuff like that. But I wanted something a bit bold for that. I also went ahead and glued together my cute little bow from the bow set. I thought I'd bring in some of the peach color because that's not being represented very well, but I will have some of those colors in this. So next, what I'm going to do is see where I might be able to get these colors in. Like, I have this cute little graduation cap. I want to be able to get these colors in. I want to be able to sprinkle these different things around. I don't know if I have much of this dusty purple color, so that might not be able to get in, but I love it. So I'm going to get these different die cuts in place. We can glue them down together. We can add some of the enamel dots, all of that. But let me get the die cuts where they need to go, and we can go from there. Alrighty, so I started adding my elements, and I told you I was going to be keeping it mostly on this side. So fun little thing, this little sticker that reads Online Learning had a picture of a computer, so I popped a puffy computer on top because that's just downright cute, right? Now I'm wondering about doing the same thing here, but I think I better keep these hearts that are in the peach and yellow to go along with my big fat bow. Now I have a few of these word bits left. I don't know if I'll be able to get this rainbow on because it's starting to get a little too busy. Now let me see what I have. Now I have this really bright volume button, but it's too orange. So we're going to chuck that. It's kind of how I do it. I go one by one, seeing what's there that I need and what I don't need. I do like this, The World Needs What You've Got. I just am, like I said, I'm really running out of space. I might be able to put that right there for balance. And then I have this really cute mint green heart that I might put right there. So that's going to be going around the title. I think that's cute. So this is one of those things that I'm just adding to, taking away. So my title has these two different tones of green hearts. I like that. Let's go ahead and get this The World Needs What You've Got little banner piece. Maybe bringing it right about here. I'm telling you, I have no eye for having anything straight. So let's see. This is hard, is true, do what you can. Video chat's pretty important to get on there. So I think I might pop that up on just a little bit of foam. Let me get a piece of this craft foam because I can cut it to size really, really easily. We'll pop that on, and I even cut it too big. I cut it too big, but I like the idea of, no, it's just about right. Okay. I want to pop that up, and then that will give this little spot a reason for being, if I can have it be like a nice little border bit. Oops, sorry, I just hit the screen with my eyeglasses. Let's see, video chat, absolutely, that's pretty much how they speak with everybody. So let's get this do what you can. You know, I mean, we're asking a lot of these kids to be able to fully adapt and still get the same kind of grades that they would get in a normal world. I mean, I know that the university that my daughter goes to, they gave them the option of kind of like a pass-fail kind of grading system. But the problem is, like if you're in an honors college or if you need a certain grade point to degree kind of thing, it doesn't work for them. So I think that the universities tried. It just really is still a work in progress for everybody. So this little piece here reads learn from home. Like that. I like, and I know it's a little bit uneven. And I like this. This is hard as well because it is, but let's see. All right, I can have it go out just a little bit. Learn from home, this is hard. So, I mean, really this layout has a lot of wordy bits. So now the last sticker I have is learning something new, which I think is kind of important, but I pretty much have, I have a nice little triangular of that really deep saturated color. So out of these bits, let's go ahead and get Ryan's name on there. And no doubt I will have to go ahead and use some liquid adhesive to keep these guys down, because that's how it goes. All right, I want to get this yellowy color in. We're just going to have her name on there because in 20 years it might be slightly difficult to tell who's who. My daughters have a similar look to them. At this moment, one of them is quite blonde, so, and one of them is darker haired than normal, meaning like her real hair color. You know what I mean. Y'all ladies know what I mean. Hair color can change. It's just how it is. Okay. So we have her name on there, which I love. And I think we should get the year on here as well. So let's work on that for 2020. And then really, why don't I get these on, because I know it's painstaking and super boring. And then I will come back and do the enamel dots with you and finish this up. And once again, I'll have the links down below for Scrappy Kathy's channel, and I'll also have the links down below for anybody who is involved in this hop today. So I'll try to get the ones for the entire hop. There's a lot going on with this. Ooh, I like this brighter pink. All right, I'll be back in 1 second. All right, so I do have the Let's Stay Home enamel dots. I usually do not worry about which enamel dots go with what, but since I have them, I will definitely use them. So this is the really heavy color in this collection. So I will go like that and just have it work its way up a little bit. And then we will. So heavy. I have a lot of the green in here. Let's go to the peachy color next. Yeah, I didn't like it there so much. Let's see. Just sprinkling a couple of enamel dots up to keep the colors going, because I like doing that, quite frankly. And how about this really nice mauve-y pink color, which is super gorgeous. Maybe I'll bring it like that. You know, that little trick I like doing where if it's gigantic, I will hide bits of it as I go. Put that on that seam. Maybe right there. And one right at the top, which makes me want to move this one a tiny bit. There. I like that. All right, so that is my layout for both Challenge Accepted and the What Does School Mean to You hop. I hope you like what I came up with. I had so much fun creating this with all of these bits and pieces. And I think it's still a youthful layout while keeping in mind that she is a much older teenager dealing with online learning and learning in a whole different way. All right, that's it today, friends. Bye-bye. Questions or comments? Oh, leave them down below. Okay, bye.